Today's top 5 is the games I enjoyed the most and completed in 2019. So these games don't necessarily have to be released in 2019, they're just the games that I've played through and enjoyed the most and spent the most time. So start off with number 5, and number 5 is Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yes, I know, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is too much like the Rise of Tomb Raider, it's too much like the other Tomb Raider. But that's all I wanted. I enjoyed it from start to finish, and in the case of the DLC, even past the ending, into basically tying up all the loose ends. And yeah, I kind of went like I normally do with the Tomb Raiders, tried to get every single collectible. I was only 2 or 3 short in the end, but the story itself was fantastic and really thoroughly enjoyed it, and really looking forward to another one, if it ever happens. My number 4 game is Ori and the Blind Forest. I bought this years ago. I never got around to play it. I never just it sat on the hard drive forever. I never got around to playing it. But then they kind of released a trailer for the new Ori, Will of the Wisps, and I thought, yeah, I'll give that a try. And so I put it on one night, and yeah, I was getting stressed because it is quite hard to start off with. When you get to areas you haven't really got the abilities, it's typical Metroidvania. But eventually you pick up your abilities, and even when you pick up your abilities, it does require a really high amount of skill just to reach the last little corner, or just jump around the flames and up through the water and stuff. But I managed to finish it, never went back to get all the collectibles, but it's there. As kind of like a trainee, when I decided to do Will of the Wisps, I'll go back and finish that off then. And yeah, I highly recommend that for everyone. And number 3, Gears 5. So it's part of basically Gears are one of my favourite series on Xbox, like Halo and Forza. I love all the basically Microsoft owned IPs. Thing with the Gears, all bar the offshoot Judgment, me and Adrian have played through from start to finish when they've come out. And what was good about this one is it played so well. We didn't bother going online because we generally tend to do the single player, the story missions. And we basically loved the areas where it was broke up by the skiff, so we could go around and just explore. We didn't play it on the easiest set. We always tried to play it with one just below the hardest set. I think it's hardcore we play it on, and it was a great challenge. In some areas we were stuck really well. At some point we were stuck so well because basically what happens when you're playing it is when you die, the pause menu comes up, and of course you're tapping the buttons to reload or whatever. And Adrian was tapping his buttons, and somehow he managed to go in a settings and change things. So we thought the game was actually bugged in because he couldn't pick up weapons, he couldn't pick up ammo, he couldn't fire or anything. But after about a week or so, and he'd realised what he's done, we got back to it. We went back, we finished the Berserker, and we finished the game, and we enjoyed every moment of it. Number 2 has got to be one of my favourite remakes of all time, and it is without a shadow of doubt, even a game released in 2019, and that is Resident Evil 2. So I thoroughly enjoyed playing through this one. The thing that I tend to do these days with story games is I finish them once, and then I'm kind of done. I put them on the shelf and see if I want to fancy playing them at a later date. But no, not with this one. I finished Claire's campaign, straight off did Leon's campaign, straight off did the the extra campaigns for Claire and Leon. I finished this. I found nearly everything in the game. The only thing I struggled with is the little bonus missions they give us, the little bonus side stories. I couldn't do any of them. I mean, I've seen people do them online. Those people are amazing at playing it. But yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake, brilliant. How a remake should be done. So good. And I can't wait to get my teeth into Resident Evil 3 this year. Okay, so number 1 might surprise you. It probably is surprising and shocking because first of all, it's a mobile game. And that is Mortal Kombat Mobile. Yes, I know. But I have spent more time playing this game than anything I've played this year. I spend at least an hour a day doing the daily challenges. It is your basically card and stats game, but it is one-on-one fighting, tap. But of course you can then unlock more characters, you get souls, you buy other characters, so you then upgrade them, you fight with them online, you have faction wars, you've got Shogun's towers. There is so much to do, and it's so fun to play. It's so simple. You can just turn your mind off, tap the screen, look at your upgrades, and I've probably got about 80% of the characters because a lot of them are locked behind a paywall. I mean, it just happens, and a lot of them also are quite random because when you get your souls, you can buy characters with souls. but it's more of a case of for your chance, you know, buy this pack for your chance to get this character, and you don't necessarily always get that character, but you do get like always a guarantee like 5 level up cards and then equipment cards. But yeah, I mean they've just basically updated it now, which is 2020, so they've included brutalities and stuff like that, and we're getting the Mortal Kombat 11 characters. Mortal Kombat 11, really did enjoy it, but you know, not quite my top 5 games of the year. But yeah, Mortal Kombat, it's free. For the most part, you know, you basically have to wait. When you've done 3 or 4 fights, you have to wait for your energy to recharge so you can fight more. But what's 20 minutes? It's Candy Crush, you know. Go away for an hour, make a cup of tea, and drink 5, I don't know. And yeah, enjoy it. But yeah, so that is my top 5 games I've played and enjoyed in 2019. What are your guys' favourite games that you've played this year? And any comments down below? Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you again real soon.